Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of my weekly news from the rock, alternative and metal scenes. We have got a lot to deal into and one big story that you guys have all been talking about this last week. So before we get into all that, I'm going to give you a little quick rundown of what we got. We're coming up to the guitarist and founding member of Kiss passing away. Bon Jovi's Forever album getting re-released with special guests. We've got the I-Prevail Tour, Slipknot announcing a possible new album, and many more things, as well as the hottest songs of the week. So let's dive right into this brand new video of all the latest news this week. Let's get into it. Bon Jovi's going to be re-releasing his Forever album. Going to be featured spots with guest artists such as Robbie Williams, Bruce Springsteen, Avril Lavigne, Jelly Bean, Lainey Wilson and Ryan Tedder. The album is going to be released on the 24th of October, so we're a few days away now for that release. Singles have been released already from this upcoming re-release of the album. So Bon Jovi fans, you get a sort of a brand new album, but it's more of an updated version. Slash, guitarist from Guns N' Roses, has said that there is a new album coming up. It's going to be a big album for them. It's the first album in quite a few years, actually a few decades in fact. Slash has said that there is no confirmed date yet of any release or even details on the album. But something that they definitely will be doing. It just seems like a natural progression for them, given how they're, I guess you would say, a reunion tour, not so much. But seeing that's going so well for them, they're definitely looking at getting into some more new songs and getting them released out to you guys and all the fans. Now, I'm no fan of Guns N' Roses, but I do appreciate what they've done in the scene and the standard that they've set. So great news for all Guns N' Roses fans. I-Prevail are going to be touring Europe and the UK on their Violent Nature tour. Tickets are already up for sale and they are for September of next year. UK dates alone are in Leeds, Glasgow, Manchester, London and in Birmingham. Their supporting bands are going to be Polaris, Mira Alfkey. I think it's Alfkey, it's something like that, but either way, they're going to be supporting I-Prevail on this tour. Now, if you're going or you already have your tickets, I will see you at the Birmingham O2 Academy. I'll be attending that one. We'll definitely having that vlogged as well. That's going to be all in September. European dates and support is just going to be just there, as well as the UK one, which is also going to be in front of my ugly face. Eloy Casagrande has come out and said that they are definitely making a new album and they are in the process of doing so. Jim Root has also said that they wanted to get the re-release of and the anniversary of the self-entitled album out, tour that one, just so Eloy can get used to not only the band, but also just doing the older stuff as well. So it sounds like they could have a lot of the older stuff coming into the future shows. Eloy's quote was saying they're definitely cooking. Again, no dates or specific track titles or how many tracks are going to be in this album. So it's a very vague video, kind of like the Guns N' Roses announcement. It's there, we know it's there, but we just don't know anything about it. Weird news came out of Aftershock Festival in America. A person cosplaying or dressing up as Ronald McDonald was taken away from the venue and escorted out and kicked out of Aftershock Festival. It's been alleged that he was groping female crowd surfers as they were going by. Now, sadly, there is no video proof to show what he did, but there is lots of videos online about Ronald McDonald getting arrested by security and getting escorted off the venue site. I woke up this morning, which is the Friday when I've made this video, to hear that Ace Frehley from Kiss, the original Kiss founding member, sadly has passed away. He cancelled a big tour because he'd had a fall at home. Now, sadly, it seems like his health and his condition deteriorated quite quickly. He was on life support machine and he's had a brain tumour, but sadly he has passed away. There has been a lot of people commenting on him as a person, him as a member of Kiss. I give all my condolences and wishes towards his family. Is the now iconic Back to the Beginning gig that happened in Aston Villa's stadium, is that going to be returning as a more permanent thing? Well, it seems like it's definitely going to be returning, at least to America anyway. In the US, Sharon has trademarked the Back to the Beginning logo, name, brand, merch, and anything else to do with Back to the Beginning. Looks like they could possibly be making it a regular thing. Now, they have said that they would like to do a Back to the Beginning Day Festival and just have it honouring Ozzy Osbourne, which would be fucking amazing. Given that it is also in America, the lineup that you would get would be fantastic. Now, for us in Europe and the UK, more so, we don't tend to get lineups quite like you guys do in America. So you guys are going to be in for an absolute treat. And I can't wait to see if this does go ahead, which I hope it does, what the stage setups are going to be like, who's going to be playing. Is it going to be a day festival? What the site's going to look like? Maybe limited edition to only that one, or are they going to try and take it to overseas, into Europe, into Asia, into the UK? There's just a lot of questions that I have right now that I'm genuinely excited about. But you guys in America look like you're definitely getting Back to the Beginning as a festival, an annual festival for the legacy of Ozzy Osbourne. Not that that man didn't create the greatest legacy of all time. Now let's talk about what you guys have all literally been talking about. Ian Watkins, former Lost Prophets lead singer, was jailed and is dead. Thank you very much to the inmates that did that. Now, I know all about the inmates that did it. I know what they've gone in for. I'm not getting into details about it. It's very easy to find out. But thank you, because Ian Watkins is a vile, disgusting bastard. What he did to kids, to babies, is absolutely vile. Legal documents are available to go and look at. It's graphic in what is written in there because obviously it's a court case in the UK. Every detail has had to be put in. It made me physically sick knowing the details of what he committed on those poor kids and babies. The things that he had said to the women, woman A and woman B, were vile. The fact that they also went along with it is disgusting. Something that I was expecting a bit sooner, and so did Ian Watkins' ex, that was also accused of abusing children, but she cleared her name because it was in fact false allegations and wrong. She thought it would have been a lot quicker than what it was. Now, I have to go on to say that this killing wasn't because of he'd done. His throat was cut straight across the jugular. And it was all because he owed allegedly £900 to these two people that did this act to him. It's not the first time that he's had incidents in this prison. He was stabbed in 2023. It was found that he had a phone lodged in his rectum. Did it because he didn't want to get into any more trouble with the people that he owed money to. These are not the kind of people that you get in trouble with. Now, I know this is also upsetting news for Lost Prophet fans. I also am fully aware that there are people out there that think Ian Watkins is innocent. You're wrong, but I understand you think he's innocent. Go and read the legal documents. He's admitted to a hell of a lot of stuff that you probably didn't know about. And yes, I'm very fucking happy about it, and I think likewise most people will be. The best news is that he is gone. My thoughts go out to the kids that were involved in this, all the babies that we know of, which was two, the kids, the teenagers, and all other underage kids that are involved in this. I honestly hope that you can get through the trauma of what was committed on you by not only Ian Watkins, your mothers as well. That's where my thoughts will always be. I am glad that he is dead. There is no two ways about that. Them children can grow up, be teenagers, be adults, and sustain a life, because I would fucking hate to know that the kids that he abused have committed suicide. That would be a travesty. That's the end of this news. I know you guys were definitely looking for the Ian Watkins thing because it is the biggest news right now. And it's probably going to be talked about for quite some time. So we're going to get into the hottest songs and the latest songs of the week.
Always making it about myself. Another sad song about me.
Have a great week, have a great weekend. Be safe and be kind. Goodbye.